Hello and welcome back to the Wrestling and to my predictions for AEW Double or Nothing 2026. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to the show. The card looks fantastic, lots of intriguing matches kind of throughout. So yeah, let's get straight into things. And we're going to start things off with the AEW International Championship match between two key members of the Don Callis family, Kazuchika Okada and Konosuke Takeshita. And yeah, this is a really interesting match because Okada's obviously held that International Championship for what feels like forever now. I think well over a year. And yeah, I think this could be the moment to have it taken from him. His younger Japanese counterpart, they've obviously had the tension, but I just feel like it'd be such an incredible route for Takeshita to get that victory. And then of course you'd have the tensions going up even more in the Callis family. So I'm going to say it'll be the Takeshita who wins the title here. Moving on into the I Quit match between FTR and Cage and Cope, and obviously Cage and Cope can't team again if they lose. And yeah, it feels like after that first loss I was really surprised that they didn't win the title there, but it feels like second time round it kind of has to be, doesn't it? We've got to see Cage and Cope together again, and I think FTR, they've had a decent name with the belt, but I think the I Quit stipulation as well really plays into the hands of Cage and Cope, so I'm expecting kind of a brutal match here which will end with new World Tag Team Champions in Cage and Cope. Moving on into the Stadium Stampede match, big fan of the Stadium Stampede, I'm really excited about it. Jericho, Hurt Syndicate and the Elite taking on the Demand, the Callis family and the Dogs, and yeah, for me this kind of screaming a babyface one. Obviously there's lots of big names on that babyface team, Jericho, Lashley, the Bucks, Omega, etc. With the heels, I'm just not really seeing that, and to be honest I think the Stadium Stampede match with some of the fun stuff she can do, I do think it kind of suits a babyface victory more, so I'm going to say it will be Team Jericho coming away with a victory here. Moving on into the women's four-way match, and we've got Thekla, Shida, Statlander and Hayter, and for me this is a really interesting match, but I feel like all four of these women kind of have a realistic argument for why they should be walking out of Double or Nothing with a title. So yeah, it's one that I feel could go either way, but I'm going to say it will be Thekla who gets the win here. I think she's had a pretty decent run with the title so much. AEW seem really high on her, and I think she still has a lot more to give with the title. So yeah, I'm going to say it'll be Thekla who wins her. On the bottom, we've got Divine Dominion taking on Zeta Steel and Viva Van in an eliminator for the women's tag titles. And to be honest, I think the fact it's an eliminator kind of makes me feel it would be Steel and Van who gets one here. AEW seems pretty high on the both of them, and I think yeah, it could be an interesting program for Divine Dominion to go into. But 5-minute tag limit doesn't really leave much time, does it? So yeah, maybe it won't be, but it's going to be interesting. But I feel like they could be an interesting challenger. So I'm going to say it'll be Steel and Van who get the win here. Moving on into the Continental Championship match between Mox and Kyle O'Reilly, and obviously Kyle came really close to defeating him on Dynamite, setting up an intriguing storyline here. I think that's to make Kyle look really good, but before that I think we'll see Mox get the win here. I'm not really sure if they built Mox up enough to Kyle up enough to really give Mox the win here, so yeah, I'm going to say it will be Moxie, but I think undoubtedly it'll be another really fun match. There'll be a few close calls, both great wrestlers, but yeah, I just can't see Moxie losing the title in this one. As we then moved on to Mina Shirakawa versus Athena, and this is another interesting one because obviously Mina been going a bit on AEW TV recently. Meanwhile, Athena obviously she's still with that ROH title, which obviously she's had for a long time now, and I know we kind of said it before, but at the moment I kind of love to see her kind of get more and more involved in AEW, and I think this could be the perfect kind of chance for them to do that. So I'm going to say it will be Athena who comes away with the victory here. I think it would be a big win for her. I'd like to see her go a long way in the tournament. We've got a few Owen Hart Cup matches on the show, starting off with Will Ospreay versus Samoa Joe in the quarterfinals, and yeah, great to see Joe back, and obviously this will be a great match between two of AEW's top in-ring performers, and yeah, I feel like it's got to go to Ospreay here. I think for me Ospreay's probably the favourite for this year's edition, but no doubt Joe will run close and give him a good match. I think it's interesting to see what role, if any, the Death Rider's playing here, or if it goes later on in the tournament, but yeah, I think Ospreay's probably one of the favourites, and I think we'll get the win here. Moving on into Swerve versus Bandido, another match that should be really fun, but I think there's probably a clear winner here as well. I think Swerve for me is also one of the favourites along with the likes of Ospreay to really go far in this tournament, so yeah, it will make sense if he gets the win, but you know what Bandido's like, he's going to give him a really good battle, so yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, but I think it will be Swerve Strickland who comes away with the victory here, and then possibly faces Ospreay later on in the tournament. Moving on into in the main event, title versus hair, Darby Allin versus MJF, and you'd have to say, as fun as it would be for MJF to be bald, it just feels like MJF's going to regain the title here. I've loved Darby's title reign, all with the open challenges, etc., but I just feel like, we're building towards MJF versus Ospreay at London, aren't we? And it feels like MJF's kind of got the win, the title back here. It's going to be a fun match, but I just feel like, unfortunately, Darby's title reign is going to come to an end here.
That's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.